I'm deep into Utah ski country here, but this time around I'm not here for the skiing, but rather for the high altitude greens. Salad greens, that is. John, how high are we here at Ranui Gardens?
We're at 5,800 feet above sea level here.
And you have tons of greens growing here. Can you just kind of walk me through what all you have growing?
Sure, we grow lots of leafy greens. So the bed in front of us is lettuce.
And when you harvest them, do you pull the whole bulb out, or do you just kind of, or the whole plant, or you just harvest the leaves?
We just harvest the leaf. We do loose leaf lettuce mix. It's more about our specialty mixes and the fact that we can cut and come again to reharvest.
So John, what is it about the high altitude that makes these greens so special?
It's the fact that we have the cool nights that really bring out the flavor in the greens. We've got these big swings in temperature between morning and daytime. Our cool morning temperatures give the greens a sweeter, more tender taste.
So the greens don't freeze when it's 20 degrees out?
They do freeze, and the fact that they do freeze actually makes them taste better. The sugars develop more when they freeze, so you get this sweetness that you just can't even explain unless you taste it. This is the piquant or spicy part of the salad mix that we have grown here. This is an Asian red mustard.
I don't think I've ever had that before.
Oh, you should taste some. Grab it from...
These are real small.
These are, yeah, this sowing is about 2 weeks old. That's about 4 weeks old.
It's beautiful. The purple color is gorgeous.
And the purples really develop too in colder weather and in the sun.
Whoa.
That's the spiciest of all the greens.
That is so spicy and really tastes like you just dipped a spoon in mustard or something. Can we make a salad with this later?
Yes, most certainly.
Maybe put like a little Asian dressing on it?
Yep.
Yum. Now this is a green that you don't see every day.
Now this is tatsoi. This is another ingredient in the salad mix. It's a mild mustard green. Sometimes it's called spoon mustard. It has kind of a succulent stem and a mild mustard flavor mix.
So John, not all of your growing takes place in the field.
That's correct. Because of the cool climate, we grow our warm weather crops in the greenhouse.
So warm weather crops, I see lots of tomatoes.
They're all heirloom varieties in different colors. So we've got red ones, pink ones, ones that ripen green.
What do you say we get cooking with some of this stuff?
That sounds great, I'm getting hungry.
All right, let's go. Let's get to it, shall we?
Sure.
All right.
What do you need me to do?
All right, well, let's make the dressing for the Asian style salad, you know, playing off those really mustardy, spicy greens. All right, so I'm actually gonna use some mushrooms too in this salad just because I think these royal trumpets are gonna be nice with the Asian flavors. This is your garlic. This is your long neck garlic. It's really tight, so I'm gonna have you peel the garlic, and then I'm just gonna slice some ginger here because I don't want the garlic actually in the salad. I just, again, want to infuse the dressing with the flavor of the garlic. And then for the acid for this dressing, I'm simply gonna use lemon juice. I'm gonna add a little bit of toasted sesame oil, which is gonna kind of give it that very classic Asian-inspired flavor. You don't need much because it's so flavorful. And then some soy sauce, just for some body and some salt. And the oil that I'm using is canola oil. And we'll let this sit while we make the other salad. John, we got one salad out of the way, so we can get started on the tomato salad, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Now with these kind of craggy, odd heirloom tomatoes, we need to cut around some of that busted skin and just kind of cut them across their fault lines. And I'm gonna make the dressing for this salad. And you also brought me some turnips and radishes, yes?
Yes.
So let's use those in that. And so I think shallot's a nice, mild, sweet flavor for this. Now for this dressing, it's actually very simple as well. It's just a little bit of Dijon shallot and red wine vinegar. And this is a little spicy too, this Dijon. And I'm using red wine vinegar. This is kind of a classic French style dressing. Beautiful. And then I'm also gonna use canola oil. So let's just dump this into the dressing. You wanna give it a toss while I throw in some of the herbs?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw in some of this basil. Just whole leaves. And then just a touch of the savory. And this salad, the same thing. We just have to toss it with the dressing. I'm just gonna strain out the garlic and the ginger. All right, so should we call a family?
That sounds great. Let's
All right. I see some hungry people over here who want salad. We got a couple.
Let's
All right,
dish it up.
Dole it out. Well, I don't think there's any doubt anymore that high altitude means high flavor and pretty beautiful salads. Who wants lots of tomatoes? Yeah? All right.